here are important guidelines to keep in mind as you embrace the challenges of online classes. 1. Set up a good working space. It is important that the place is quiet, clear, and free from distractions. 2. Make yourself look good online. Wear clothes the way you do when you go to school for in-person classes. 3. Have a respectful tone. When communicating with your teachers and classmates, observe a certain level of formality. Use respectful greetings and signatures like "Good morning, Mr. Dow," "Hi, Ms. Taylor," "Please," and "Thank you." 4. Be kind and be professional. Make it a point to be respectful in your comments even if you disagree with others. Conduct yourself in an online class with the same respect, politeness, and professionalism that you would exhibit in a real-life classroom. 5. Properly use your webcam and microphone. It's good to show your face to give the impression that you're actively engaged with the lesson. Turn your microphone off when your teacher or others are speaking. This will eliminate background noise that can be distracting. 6. Properly use the chat box. Don't post irrelevant remarks. Instead, use the chat box to clarify misconceptions or share great ideas you have about the topic at hand. Don't yell by typing in all caps. In most situations, typing in all caps is perceived as inappropriate. 7. Always make an effort to use proper punctuation, spelling, and grammar. Observing these ensures clear expression of your thoughts or ideas. 8. Make sure to submit your assignments the proper way. Knowing how to properly submit your work online is key to your success as an online student. 9. Take time to read. When asked to comment on a post, take some time to read through each of the previous discussion post responses before writing your own response. And 10. Think before you type. What you share in an online classroom becomes part of a digital record. I hope that you observe these guidelines to help you in your online learning. May you have a wonderful school year.
Oops! Uh-oh! A happy and blessed day, class! I hope you'll find everything today well. I'm Sir Aaron John F. Cortez, your English teacher. Today, I'll take you to the world of fun and excitement as we go along to our learning journey. So, fasten your seatbelts. In this learning session, all you need to do is to sit and watch as we gradually unfold all the learning tasks which you will surely enjoy while learning at the same time. Your module for week number 5 has something to do with using literary devices and techniques in crafting short prose form. At the end of this module, you are expected to: number 1, identify the literary device or technique used in the given text. Number 2, use literary device and technique to craft a personal narrative. And number 3, exhibit cooperation with others in crafting a short prose form. waiting for? Get hold on your modules, paper, and ballpen. Together, we will unravel all the learning tasks which you will surely enjoy while learning at the same time. Now, it's time for us to measure or gauge our prior knowledge about the topic using the activity From What I Know. For your pre-assessment, complete the word being described in each statement by filling in the missing letters. Do this on a separate sheet of paper. You'll be given 1 minute to accomplish this task, and your timer starts now. Okay, time's up. Let us now check your answers. The following are the answers for your pre-assessment. High five for a job well done. Let us now look back from your previous lesson using the What's In activity. For your What's In activity, put a check in the box before the number if the statement talks about prose and an X mark if it doesn't. Use a separate sheet of paper for your answers. You will be given 1 minute to accomplish this activity, and your timer starts now. Time's up! You really amaze me with your ideas. Since your answers from these activities may vary, evaluation and checking will also be done right after this video. Good job, class! You are absolutely fantastic! Are you now ready and excited to get motivated with the next learning task? If so, let's get started. For your What's New activity, look at the following pictures of movies below. Try to recall the story of each movie by answering the following questions. You will be given 1 minute to do this task, and your timer starts now. Time's up! You really amaze me with your ideas. Since your answers from these activities may vary, evaluation and checking will also be done right after this video. Good job, class! You are absolutely fantastic!
Smile and learn!
Hello, friends! How are you doing? I'm sure you've heard about the coronavirus. Do you know what it is? Sure you do! Everyone is talking about it! I've looked up information about what we know so far to explain it to you, although there are still many doubts to be solved. COVID-19 is a disease caused by a virus, which belongs to the family of coronavirus. This virus is the one that caused a pandemic in 2020. A pandemic is a new disease that spreads all over the world and affects many people. So far, we have observed that this virus can spread very easily via vectors like objects we have touched, through sneezing or coughing. This can cause many people to get sick during the process of transmission. That's why the disease has spread worldwide. As you know, the important thing now is to look after ourselves and others. That's why many measures have been taken. To avoid the spreading of the virus, it is advisable to follow some hygiene standards. Wash your hands very often or use hydroalcoholic gel. Did you know that this way the material that envelops the virus is broken? If this material is broken, the virus can't infect the cells. Be careful with the objects you touch and avoid touching your face. Keep a safe distance from others to protect yourself and them. If you use a mask, be careful not to touch it once you've put it on. The mask should cover your mouth and nose. Cough or sneeze into your elbow. Research is very important to be able to solve all our doubts. Moreover, we should thank all those people who are working and helping so that we can get back to normal. Would you like to be a superhero? Follow all prevention measures to protect yourself. If you're not feeling well, let your parents or teachers know. You may have to stay at home to feel better and protect others. If you have doubts or feel nervous, talk to your family or teachers. They can surely help you.
Let us now dig deeper about the topic, using What Is It? The above-mentioned movies used literary technique and made their stories more interesting. There are interesting scenes that require the audience to remember something in the past which eventually serves as a clue of what might happen next. There are some literary devices and techniques that the writer can use in writing short prose form. Some of them are flashbacks, foreshadowing, and in medias res. Let us now discuss them one by one. First, we have the flashback. Flashback is an interruption in the present action of a plot to show events that happened in an earlier time. For instance, how Rose called or recalled events happened in Titanic. How Elsa and Anna reminisced the time when their mother is still alive and puts them to bed while singing lullabies. For the second one, we have the foreshadowing. Foreshadowing is the use of clues or hints to suggest events that will occur later in the plot. For example, when Mufasa told Simba that the sun will set on his reign and will rise on Simba's, this is hinting that Mufasa will eventually die. Another example is when fashion designer Edna Mode of Incredibles rants on about how capes are unnecessary to superhero fashion. No capes, she famously says. Later on, the villain is defeated when his cape is sucked into a plane engine, dragging him with it. For the third one, we have the in medias res. And medias res is the Latin phrase meaning in the midst of things. It usually describes a narrative that begins not at the beginning of the story, but somewhere in the middle, usually at some crucial point in action. The term comes from ancient Roman poet Horace, who advised the aspiring epic poet to go straight to the heart of the story instead of beginning at the beginning. Now, it's time for us to explore more about the lesson we discussed using the What's More activities. For your independent activity number 1, choose what literary device is described in each statement. Write your answer on your notebook. For your independent activity number 2, name the author's technique used in the following stories or movies: flashback, foreshadowing, or en medias res. Write your answer on your answer sheet. And lastly, for your independent activity number 3, check the box if the statement is correct and cross if it is incorrect. Do this on a separate sheet of paper. You will be given a few minutes to finish this task, and your timer starts now. Time's up! You really amaze me with your ideas. Since your answers from these activities may vary, evaluation and checking will also be done right after this video. It is now time for us to reflect about your learnings using the What I Have Learned activities. For your What I Have Learned activity, complete the statements below. You will be given 1 minute to do this task, and your timer starts now. Time's up! You really amaze me with your ideas. Since your answers from these activities may vary, evaluation and checking will also be done right after this video. Let us now put everything into actions with What I Can Do. For your What I Can Do activity, make a short personal narrative essay. The essay must contain at least 100 to 150 words in 2 to 3 paragraphs about your experience when classes suddenly got suspended due to COVID-19. Write on a separate sheet of paper. You'll be given 1 minute to do this task, and your timer starts now. Time's up! You really amaze me with your ideas. Since your answers from these activities may vary, evaluation and checking will also be done right after this video. It is now time to evaluate your overall learning about the topic with the use of your final assessment. For your final assessment, choose the correct answer by writing the letter on your answer sheet. You will be given 1 minute to do this task, and your timer starts now. Time's up! You really amaze me with your ideas. Since your answers from these activities may vary, evaluation and checking will also be done right after this video. For your assignment, write your own short story that will utilize the literary devices or technique discussed. The rubric is given below. And that's all for today. I hope you'll learn and enjoy about this session. Thank you for your cooperation. Till next time, bye!